How you guys doing out there? Just my thoughts. Recently in the news, Walmart just announced that they're going to get rid of the DEI program, which is a diverse hire program that pretty much every corporate company has, and they're going to look into being more stringent with such things as LGBTQ product, like not products, but like placements and things like that. Standard stuff like they always done. And I know people are upset about the DEI thing, like because they think Walmart's not going to won't hire you for your race or your color or whatever. Like, yeah, I get that part. Here's the thing: it's retail. Walmart will hire anybody that come through that door. All this is a PR stunt. They're looking not to like, people aren't looking at the long picture. You think they're gonna hire qualified people? They haven't done it for decades. Before DEI, they're not gonna do it now. People are too stuck on the now. They haven't been doing it. Walmart's not going to do that. Walmart's going to hire anybody they can get through to do the task that they need. The reason they're doing this is because they're looking for a reason not to hire as many people. They're obviously going to an automation system. Look at your self-checkouts. They're playing in your faces. They're telling you what they're going to do. They're already telling you they're going to raise the prices. They know a good chunk of people won't care. A good chunk of people won't have a choice because there's a Walmart 3 miles away from each other. That's how they set them up. They're usually 3.5 miles away from each other. And metro areas, non-metro areas, a little further, but they're relatively close because they give it's called a spider web. They make sure that they know they're gonna get a market of people coming. Now the shrink thing, that's obviously something separate, but this is not what everybody thinks it is. This isn't Walmart waking up from the wokeness. This is you got to read the fine print. They don't care. They're going to still hire minorities. They're still going to hire people because people won't take that job. It's retail, and it's one of the worst retail jobs you can get. Anybody that's working it, I'm not knocking it. I'm telling you what it is. I've worked at Walmart before when I was younger, and I went up in the ranks too. And I moved on. It's just not a good paying job unless you're in the store management level, and that you won't last but for so long in there. And they make sure of that. And I know people say I've been in Walmart for 20 years. Good for you. Obviously you found a position that worked for you. I'm talking about for the majority. You're an exception to the rule. Walmart is not it. It was never it. I know people want to make a big deal because Walmart's jumping off the DEI trail. I figured people should have been jumping off of that anyway because now you have no excuse. Like, everybody's going to make excuses why they're not going to hire nobody. Walmart's going to do it anyway. The companies were doing it anyway. It wouldn't have made a difference. So what? One person sued. Think about the thousands of people they turned down. You're not changing anything. This isn't change. This is a PR stunt. Shoot, the CEO of Walmart was just on there just talking nonsense. He skipped every question. You know why? Because he knows he's going to go automated. And with the tariffs coming, it's going to save himself a nice chunk of money. He also said a lot of things. He said, we make a lot of things in America. I'm like, no, you don't. You never did. That's how you make your money. Everybody knows that. Maybe clothes. I know you got a good amount of factories with clothes that are American made, but electronics, your heavy hitters, you don't make them here. And you never did, and you're not going to. You're not changing what you're doing. I don't know why everybody's so oppressed and think that there's not gonna be a change. This is corporate America. This is how stuff works. I know people get upset when they don't want to hear that part, or want to hear what they want to hear, or want to make a movement, or say they're gonna boycott them. Walmart knows y'all not going nowhere. They know. I mean, I used to shop at Walmart, but I've obviously, the more money you make, the less, you're not going to want to go to certain places and all that stuff. But they know their audience is never leaving because it's not your fault neither. It's just they understand. Maybe I prove me wrong, but I doubt boycotting them is going to do anything. They're not going to boycott them because they're going to be right there. They already understand it. They're just adapting to what's coming, and they're going to jack up their prices to do what's coming because they're going to go automated. This has been the plan for like 10 years. They're definitely going to go automated. It's already coming. It's already coming for them. I know people get upset hearing it and they like, this ain't for me. This is not what America's made of. America's built off of skill. No, America's built off what you know and who you know. You think them people, them senators, you think they got in office because they're skilled? No, it's who you know. It's always been who you know. I don't know why everybody acting new. Everybody knows that. Yeah, there's people that work their way up from the ground up. Again, exceptions to the rule. Rule of thumb, somebody's daddy was in somewhere or was a manager somewhere and they got this kid a job who turned on to this kid, and everybody will give a great story about how I didn't have to do that. Of course, the truth doesn't have to be told. But that's me ranting. That's nothing important. Well, DEI was going away anyway. Everybody acting new about it. When that policy goes down, and then when they start losing money, because if you go into a Walmart, there's jobs that people are not going to do. Jobs that they feel like, what do you see when you in a Walmart? What kind of employees do you see? That tells you more. That's not a DEI hire. That's a I need a body here now hire. It's retail. All that stuff is BS. All that's a whole bunch of BS. Now the corporate level is different. That's who you know. No matter how much they want to tell you, you earned it, you get it. That's who you know, who was your protege, who taught you what, who showed you what. That's how those things work. But the retail level, the ground level sales floor, nah, that ain't it. It ain't about DEI. It's about who's taking that job. I did a bunch of hiring recs when I worked at Walmart, and I can tell you now, nobody takes those jobs. And if they apply, they don't show up. The people that usually show up, it be foreigners. Yes, they primarily show up. They show up because they know that's a job that I will get hired right away. They know. And if it's about cleaning toilets, it's always about the pay. So I mean, everybody, come on. We all got to kind of wake up a little bit with the DEI stuff. I get it. I'm not hating or nothing. It's just, it is what it is at this point. But you can't be a fool to trust a corporate company that makes almost $1 trillion a year and they think they're really caring about DEI or hiring anybody of LGBT, racial, any race or religion. They do not care. They care about green. They only care about one color. I don't know why everybody this is not a new thing. They've been doing this for decades, and you're just now seeing he's just covering his tracks when he goes fully automated. Like, you guys have a good one.